All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayashadabadah, the house of David. All right, this is Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp. I am Ayash Shatab.
I'm Karataza.
I'm Cologne.
All right, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, with a lesson today, and just talking about, the times that we're in and the glory and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, as you see on the screen, Daniel's 2:21. All right, and you can go ahead and read it, Cologne.
Okay. This is Daniel 2:21. And he changes the times and of the seasons. He removeth kings and sitteth up kings.
Right, so here it is. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is changing the seasons. All right, he's changing the seasons from a time of happiness, all right, in a time of plenteous, all right, and now what's sitting on the doorstep? A famine, war, all right, pestilence.
Mm-hmm.
The retirement into your sleep, your rest.
Yep.
All right. War is on the horizon and it's here. All right, but that great and terrible day, all right, is at hand. We are at the end of this queendom. All right, Esau Edom's queendom. All right, and pursuant to the book of Daniel, chapter 2. All right, we're at the feet of the image. All right, of the statue. This queendom is fallen, and it's fallen fast. All right, we have NATO starting to have that strife and breaking up. They have recently said, America, don't get involved.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because if you get involved, you're forcing us to take sides. All right, and we're not here to take the sides of NATO. All right, but we're here to take the sides of the Palestinians. All right, and that's what Turkey is saying. So they urge America not to get involved. All right, but nevertheless, weapons are already being sent out. Things are already starting to amp up. Okay, on top of what else has gone on in the last 2 weeks in the news. All right, we have
the Iran, what happened to Israel, the missiles and whatnot.
Right.
Iran and the beef with Iran and Israel right now. That one.
Israel and Palestine.
Yeah. I mean, that happened in 2 days.
Right.
2 days, and this is the very thing that we're talking about. All right, but you still have Russia and Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you had
more funding got sent, from the U.S. to Ukraine, and then you had Ukraine publicly thanking NATO for their advances in the war.
God. And then you got Gavin Newsom outed. All right, but here it is. They want to bring him back. Why? Because there's no Speaker of the House.
You mean you're talking about McCarthy?
Slovakia. I said Gavin Newsom. McCarthy. Slovakia. The water.
Kevin McCarthy.
Newsom is California.
Yeah, California's governor.
But what he's doing, he's putting, he's got some stuff going on over there. All right, want to legalize these mushrooms and so on and so forth, and certain laws that they have going over there. Okay, as far as what your children are able to do, all right, in the state of California.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is a multi-facet attack. All right, it is an attack on you people. All right. You certain individuals, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, right? Chiefly, the nation of Israel. All right? Yes, the other people will be affected, but it is an attack on you. All right? You have that UN troop. All right? If you got a TikTok or you've heard about it or you've seen a video on it, you got that UN troop who said the UN paid him to come over here. All right? And he has a card where he was receiving his money. All right, but now that he's here on the shores of America, he's no longer able to receive it. Okay? And take it as you will, but we know through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, that, hey, everything is right on time. Everything is going according to his plan. All right? He just made us watchmen, all right, to bring it out. And, hey, so you don't get caught slipping. All right? But we're going to go ahead and get further into these scriptures, hey, through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? But,
yeah, more on it.
Yep.
Continuing back on Daniel 2 and 21, he giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that knoweth understanding.
Right, you give wisdom unto the wise. Why? Because you have to be circumspect, right? You have to be wise to understand what this devil is doing, right? The devil is on the left-hand side systematically collapsing this system for himself, all right? So he can provide that order out of chaos, all right? But we understand it's the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that this devil's tongue has fell upon itself, right? And that he is collapsing the system really for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? For that perfect timing for Yahushua to come back. All right? Because a lot of judgment is going out. Hey, the one I was thinking about, Iraq. Iraq just had a 6.8 earthquake.
Right.
All right?
They killed over 2,000.
Killed over 2,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
How much more? All right? Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not letting up. This goes to show you that, hey, he has visited an earth that he created. Okay? You got it. Anybody else?
So that was, I was thinking. Let's see, that's.
What did you want to go with it?
Oh, I have Slack. If you want to go to Psalms 95 and 8.
Oh.
It's like this is gonna be like a various topics. You know, just about hey, the times that we're in, everything that we're going through.
It's Psalms 95.
Yeah, 95.
Watching prophecy unfold.
Right.
This is the book of you said 95 and 8?
95 and 8.
Psalms 95 and verse 8. It says, harden not your heart as in the provocation and as in the day of temptation in the wilderness. When your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work, 40 years long was I grieved with this generation, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, and they have not known my ways.
Right, because you guys, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Hey, you don't believe that this is a biblical prophecy coming to pass. Here it is, you believe that all this stuff is just happening for no reason. All right? You're taking one side or the other. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're not making a clear-cut line in the sand and choosing who you'll serve this day.
Mm-hmm.
All right? You're either serving your own vain lust, all right, the lust of this world, all right, whether it be, I'm gonna agree with these people or I'm gonna agree with that people, all right? Really, you should have no agreements with any of these people, all right? It is for you, hey, to understand and seek that wisdom and knowledge, all right? Didn't it just say knowledge and understanding that was given? Right, but if you choose not to seek it, you're going to be caught blinded.
I agree on that.
Yep.
It's Romans 1 and 28. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to their reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient.
Right. So it's not it's not convenient for you to do, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave you up to your own vain lust. Right.
And that's that's talking about that that's talking about that spirit that has gone into that zesty spirit that's been pushed out into this world. All right, that's adverse to the ways that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has created the natural use of a man for, or the natural use of a woman. So that scripture is talking about.
Right. And that particular scripture, does lead out to it still applies to all this because when did they attack? They attacked at a in Tel Aviv
at a festival.
In
You
a
know
festival?
that spirit goes out. You know, it's heavy. You know that pride spirit is heavy in the
Tel Aviv.
out in Israel. You know,
right. So there's multiple things. Hey, and all this is essentially for what? Because everything is went off. All these nations, but you, Jake, have went off. All right, and you believe that this world is here for you, and that everything that this world is a part of. All right, you believe you can do the same thing.
right? Well, you know that those ain't the real people. You know, based on the activity that they have out there. There's no peace in that land. All right, according to Isaiah 2, you know, it says that there would be, you know, no war.
Yep.
You know, that the laws of Yahweh Shema Shai would be enforced, all right, when his people were back in that land.
Yep.
You know,
There's no peace there. But
did you want me to read 11 too, or what? Not Psalm 95, or that was it?
That was it.
you sure?
I
I
just
was
want-
gonna pull another free. That was cool.
Yeah, you can pull another pre. I just wanted you to read that, just you know, because hey, Israel, they not understanding. You know, it's
Yeah.
just they keep on. You keep on thinking, and you're just thinking, oh no, everything's okay. You know, hey, we've been in war before. Hey, this is a war like never before. What's gonna happen? You got it's like it. You have a nuclear, thermal nuclear fire, all right, being talked about. Okay, on a massive scale, not coming from one side, but coming from all sides.
Come
All right, this is not. It's not normal. All right.
on. All right, got something on that. This is Ezekiel 12:27. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord Yahweh. And you have, you know, Israelites still in this mind state that, all right, World War III ain't gonna happen, you know, in these upcoming months or this upcoming year. No, we don't know the appointed time, but through the activity that's going on, you know, through the prophecies that we see happening, all right, these are major events, and we know that to watch the signs, that the signs of the things going on, hey, we close.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Yahweh Shemi Shai is not a man that he should lie.
Come.
Okay, you got your pre.
But yet these you know, these people were saying that, hey, this ain't gonna happen. You know, it's not gonna happen in my lifetime.
Right, it's not gonna happen in my lifetime or my kids' lifetime. Maybe they kids' lifetime.
That's you holding on to this place.
No,
You got it.
All right.
yeah, that was for now. Yeah. I think. Oh. Yeah.
All right. This is good. Hey, this is gonna be Slakia. This is gonna be the book of Mark, and I'm gonna start in chapter 13 and start at verse 32, and it reads, But of the day and that hour knoweth no man, no not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Right? Only the Father, Yahweh, knows when, hey, he's going to send his only begotten Son back. Okay? I'm going to read 33. Take ye heed and watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. All right? So we know not the time or day, like the brother said, hey, that Yahweh Shemi Yahushai is going to come back. All right? But the time he gave us, he gave us a signs with the seasons, the moons, the blood moons, all right, the eclipses, all right,
Hey, and we got another eclipse.
on Sabbath.
Yeah, on this upcoming Sabbath. You know, this upcoming, or is it this next weekend?
It's the 14th.
I think it's the 14th.
Yeah.
I believe that's the new moon too.
Yep.
So, hey, those are signs, as it says in the book of Joel. All right.
Yep. And I'll go to 13 and I'll start at 2.
You said 13 too.
Yeah. Mark chapter 13 and 2, and it reads, I'll start at 1. And as he went out of the temple, one of his disciples saith unto him, Master, see what manner of stones and what buildings are here. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. All right, you want to break that down, Karatazar?
So you gotta. I was looking at something.
Oh, I'll read it again.
Yeah.
I just want you to break it down, Salaki. I'll read from 2. And it reads, And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
So like you read.
You want me to read from the...
Yeah, you got to start from the top.
God, I thought you heard it, and then you start. All right, I'm going to read it again. Salaki. This is going to be the book of Mark, chapter 13, starting at verse 1. And it reads, And as he went out of the temple, one of his disciples saith unto him, Master, seest what manner of stones and what buildings are here? And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
All right, so the infrastructure of this place is pretty much coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that's been made, all right, here in Babylon the Great, or pretty much in this world, all right, because a stone is pretty much just like a tower, a building, all right. It could be in everything that has been brought up in this society, hey, it says the fashions of this world will pass away.
God. All right, and you're seeing the fashions of this world pass away. Everything is not like it used to be. All right, everything is not so glorious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, there would be a never upon a time where you could walk on the street and see a homeless man or woman dropping a deuce against a wall, or whatever.
Right.
Hey.
And the disciple, he was idolizing the things that he's seen around him. You know, he's like, well, hey, think about it. This is all gonna be. Get that. Can you grab Isaiah 24?
Yeah.
And I think you can start at 4. But it's gonna be done. This place is done for. We know that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, and the world languages and fadeth away. The hasty people of the earth do languish.
Yeah, the haughty people of the earth do languish. Mourn. All right. Read down one more.
The earth also is defiled on the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed. So I can say it again. Because they have transgressed the laws, charged the obedience.
Yep, changed the ordinance.
And broken the everlasting covenant.
Right. They sinned against the Most High. Their sins have reached the heavens. Right. The rulers of this earth, and their works, have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, as it says in 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. All right. So the Lord is gonna, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua is gonna tear this place down, rip this place, down stronghold by stronghold.
God. Piece by piece, brick by brick.
And you're seeing them doing that now.
All right. Hey, it's not a coincidence that all these things are happening simultaneously.
Setting the stage for everything to fall apart. You know,
Right.
at the point in time.
Right. Because there's no retreat.
Yeah, he has his angels. You know, putting in the work. You know, as he puts the spirit on you know, the kings of this earth to move how he sees fit. You know, to bring that day of, you know, darkness. Right.
Good. I got this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, and verse 1, and it reads, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and works of evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands." All right, and here it is. Hey, we know that this particular situation, all right, hey, could play out either way, but ultimately we know, hey, the desire of the elite is to take out, hey, a lot of the world's population.
Yeah.
All right, and what's the best way to do that? Hey, creating the meat grinder to put them in.
Yeah.
All right, war is big business. Always has been. All right, because those who control the war, right, control the funding of the war, the funding of the rebuilding, all right, and every multiple facet. They not only make the materials, they not only mine the materials, they own the people that go to war. All right, everybody has a number. All right, everybody has a number especially everybody in America has a property number. Okay, your property number still comes with what? A financial responsibility and a benefit to those who own your number. All right, that's how the whole stock market is set up. So there's big business all the way across the world that is provided for these people who are in power.
Mm-hmm.
It still leads to you having the no strength and have them having all the benefits. Okay?
They make you're just basically cattle. You're worth nothing.
Right. You're sheeple. You're worth something, but you're worth nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You're worth that saying, you're worth more dead than alive. Okay? Because not only do I make money off of your death, okay, then I don't have to take care of you anymore. Yeah. I'm just basically getting cashed out. All right, and just, I can't say that. Never mind. But let's go. I can't say that. They'll take it.
Were you on Micah?
I was on Micah.
What, 3?
Well, that was 1.
Okay, okay.
And I'll read 2. Let me read 2 right quick. And it reads, "And they cover fields and take them by violence." Right, and this is the same thing that they do. So don't believe that this devil, is not planning to take these fields by violence. All right, because in every which way, shape, or form, everywhere that is going about, here it is. You'll own nothing and be happy, as Carl Schwab said. All right, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. So if you own nothing, who owns what you owned? Okay.
Yep.
I agree on that covenant field. This Exodus 20:17. They shall not cover thy neighbor's house. Well, let me see. So like it. Let me see something. Make sure this. It's in jump. Those also the so like that was like the commandments.
It's all good.
Yeah, that was talking about the commandments. Yeah, that's not.
Right. Yep, I got this is Revelation 8 and 13. It says, "And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels which are yet to sound. You know, and that's talking about, you know, that third woe, those three woes. But to the you know, that destruction is appointed to the inhabitants of the earth. All right, who's doing that destruction? You know, and who's behind the scenes? You know, who's the main players that caused these wars? All right, it's Esau, Edom.
God.
All right, and you know, but they use this, you know, they use war, you know, to their advantage to you know, as their one of their, you know, slogans is order ab chaos,
God.
you know, or one of their what's a better word to say to call that, you know,
Order out of chaos.
yeah.
Order out of. I mean, you can do order out of deceit. Order out
No,
of.
order out of chaos, but you know,
Taking
order out
care
of
of
chaos. But what is that called? It's like one of their
Like slogans or something
no, not a slogan, but like what they live, you know,
they live by.
yeah, something that
their
they
morals?
perform.
Creed.
Yeah, it's one of their codes, you know, code of conduct, so to speak.
God.
You know, but they
Their
use
mantra.
yeah, they use a you know, war to, you know, to cause that chaos so they could bring that solution. They after first they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction.
Right.
All right, we have that peace and safety now that they're showing you that destruction. And it's not going to happen, you know, overnight. You know, as the scripture says, it's going to be as a thief in the night, but it's going to happen when it's least expected, because that's the craftiness of this devil.
Right. As soon as you get put in that back in that place of comfortability. All right. Here it is. Hey, America has given you 45 additional days. All right, before the government shutdown.
Yeah, that's a safety thing. So you know, that's them calling out safety themselves. So what's going to happen next?
God. Hey.
You know, what's going to happen after that 45 days, or if they extend it again?
But they already said with I want to say Gavin again, but it's not Gavin. McCarthy.
That they can't do anything with him
without McCarthy.
Yes, they can't even act on these events that are going out in Israel. That's why you have some of the people calling for him to come back.
Right. So they oust him to bring him back in, ultimately, so they could get a quick bill passed. Now you got to bring him back in. So now there's not going to be any discrepancies.
Yeah.
Now everybody's going to be on one accord.
Yeah. Well, with the me and the brother were talking about, you know, what can likely happen is that him being out of the house allows, you know, things in Israel, tensions to heat up to a certain point, to where now there's no solution other than, you know, to send troops when McCarthy's back. So it's going to be an easy, you know, bill to pass. Now we have to do this. Now America is forced to go, you know, to send his troops to that land, you know.
Right. In a way, they already, in a way, you know.
Yeah, it's already there.
It's already there. All right. Hey, because not once again, hey, the least amongst them, you know, I believe that's Isaiah 34. All right, shall draw them out. Hey, Turkey and America having funk.
Okay. I just had one more.
Yep.
This is the book of Joel 3.
I was just there.
And verse 9 it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. You know?
Yep.
Beat your plowshares into swords and pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say, I am strong. So hey, this war is imminent. You know, it's bound to happen. All right. Which, you know, this is ultimately talking about the valley of Yehoshaphat. You know, Yehoshaphat. All right. Where Armageddon, you know, is going to take place. But these are all the rumors that are building up, all right, to that final battle, to the final showdown.
Come.
All right. This is, you know, we're counting down the days, all right, till that harvest be ripe. All right, and you know, these nations are bucking up against the you know, America, the stronghold, as we said previously with Turkey. That's an example.
Right, and who's
BRICS?
I was just about. Hey, who's to say that BRICS is not going to come to the aid?
Yeah, because it says in is that Ezekiel 37?
Yeah.
That he's a guard unto them.
I'm right there. I was just about to say, let's go to Ezekiel.
So everything, how Yahweh Shem Shai has it as we could see it, that everything's set in place. So it's this chess, it's a chess game.
Mm-hmm.
And these pieces are slowly coming down to take that king out. But really all the prophecies is closing into that to the big one.
Slovakia.
I believe it's
Is it 17? Starts at?
Talk about Ezekiel 37.
Yeah.
38 and 7.
38 and 7. I knew it was 7. Now I was reading 17.
Those there too.
I'm gonna start at 5. Or Slovakia. Yeah, I'm gonna start at 5.
Might as well.
Yeah, I'll start it. Yeah.
4, 3.
Yeah, I'll start at 3. Slovakia. This is Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 3, and it reads, "And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, thou knowest."
38 and 3.
Yep, Slovakia. Yeah, I'm like, that's wrong. I just looked at it.
Yeah,
Slovakia. I was looking right at
So
it.
good.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 38 and 3, and it reads, and say thus saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief priest of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine armies, horses and horsemen, all them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company which bucklers, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia.
And no matter what, this could be an event that's appeasing to Russia.
God.
All right, to let them join this, join this battle. All right, because they're putting hooks in the jaws. Is
turning them back into
the other way.
God, turning them and turning them back
and which
into the USSR.
Yeah, it don't take much, to set off Russia right now.
Yep.
It's like you're playing with a tripwire.
Yep.
It's a, Putin's ready. That's why they're doing those. You have accounts recently of them doing, as we're practicing a little alert on your phone. They're doing, major
full scale attacks,
nuclear disaster, shelter in place,
where to go,
drills,
and stuff, yeah.
Drills, right? But this could be an event that with Israel and Palestine going at it. This could be an event that both China, the BRICS nations,
right, see
as a opportunity,
right,
to join forces and to
unite.
Yeah, unite and have America draw in.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because you got to remember that these countries are in league with one another. All right, they're military. They practice in their war games together to get familiar with each other's systems. All right, and how they move. All right, hey, this is a calculated strike. Okay, don't believe that America doesn't do drills with other NATO countries. All right, because they do. They show you and they tell you America is going over to Taiwan for war games, right? In times past, Russia and China and everybody was there. All right, but now, that they're saying in the line came, East versus West.
Yeah.
You know.
And before we move on, I want to grab this real quick. Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right. So how do you if the king's heart is in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's hand, being your modern day presidents or prime ministers or whatever,
Yeah.
all right, who can discern or who can decide? All right, nobody. All right, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is directing the path of man.
Right.
Okay.
And he's causing these things to happen all, for the glorification of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in that time come, the time where he sends Yahushai back. All right, his people are going to get redeemed, the elect. All right, these other nations are going to be driven straight into their destruction.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? They think that they guiding themselves straight to a victory.
Right.
Here it is.
Into easy W.
Right.
But what does it say in verse 3? It says that
I can read it again.
just read it real quick.
This is a book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, and verse 3, and it reads, "And say, thou sayest, say, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal."
Right. I'm against thee, O God. So Gog is Russia, right?
Yeah, modern day
but,
Russia.
But even though Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is saying he's against thee,
Right.
right? Because when you go to Revelations 19 and 12, when it describes Yahushua, it says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. All right, so Yahushua is coming back to take the crowns of these rulers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's coming for Putin's title.
Right. He didn't leave nobody behind.
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping.
Mm-hmm.
He got to give it his seat up. Kim Jong-un got to give his seat up.
Mm-hmm.
Biden,
Or
whoever, Trump,
Netanyahu,
All those
bro from Canada.
That way,
Forgot his name. Yeah. Everybody's gonna give up they crown, which the crown is just symbolic of that position.
Mm-hmm.
Which in the ancient days you would actually take that crown off they head.
Right, and put it on, and put that crown on your own head just to show the prominence.
It's my shit now.
Right, and take it. Right, even if just to show that this man was conquered, this kingdom was conquered. There's a new crown.
Mm-hmm.
Right, there's a new man in charge.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Sheriff in town.
So how about Shemi Al-Shai is turning you back. All right, but the Spirit was having me go back to 37 right quick.
Ezekiel 37?
I'm gonna finish reading this, but I want to go back to 37 too, because we as Israelites, right, 2/3 of Israelites are still those dry bones in the valley. Okay, and we'll get right back there. Salaki, I'm gonna finish this. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38 and verse 5, and it reads, Persia, Ethiopia, and Lebanon with them, all of them with shields and helmets. Gomer, and all his bands, the house of Tagram, I can't pronounce I cannot pronounce it. Tagara of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. All right, so hey, here it is. Russia is going to be a guard unto these other nations. All right, because these other nations, remember, hey, just like the Treaty of Rome was, all right, which is now today known as NATO, all right, was a guard unto their allies. You don't think Putin's going to do the same?
Right.
Right?
I got your back.
Say Libya right there.
Right. Hey, and they had reports coming from out there that Egypt, hey, shot a couple of things off too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what they were saying from Egypt.
They got their get back.
All right. Hey, knowing and understanding that this is going to be a full scale, woe, the third woe, as the brother read earlier. Okay. Hey, but just touching Ezekiel 37. All right, you are the dry bones in the valley. Okay, because you're not adhering to what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is crying and calling out unto you. All right, here it is, been time after time that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has had the prophets out on the highways and byways for you to adhere to, because the time is close. It's closer than we ever been before. You have started to see more and more. How much more do you need to see before you get right? Okay, I'm gonna start at 3 because I stopped at 3. This is going to be the book of Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 3, and it reads, "And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua, knowest thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the words of Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live." Right, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is ultimately asking, all right, and he's asking and commanding you to live. All right? He's asking but demanding that you live. All right? He's demanding those that belong to him to live. All right? Get up out of your dead state. All right? You're not in, this is not your rest. Listen to these words that I'm speaking unto you. See the signs that I have set before you. All right? Everybody knows a couple of scripts from the Bible. I don't care who you are. Everybody can quote a couple of scripts from the Bible, whether it be whether you know the chapter or not, right? Everybody's, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. All right? Hey, there shall be wars and rumors of wars. All right? You say these are things that you so-called Christians are just common people say. All right? But here it is. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has put men out on the highways and byways to call and cry out unto you, for Israel to come up out of your dead state. All right? Stop being brain dead. All right? You're in a Edomite state of mind. All right? You think that this empire is going to continue forever when Yahweh Shem Yahushua is clearly showing you that this shit is not going to go on. It can't go on. Not only has he said it in the scriptures, not only has he had men out on the highways and byways, proclaiming it and preaching unto you, but now you can see it firsthand across any news broadcast on the internet or off the internet. For these places that have never had to deal with so much war in the capacity that they're dealing with it now, whether it be inside job or whether it be a fluke. All right, this is not a coincidence that all this stuff is a perfect storm for chaos. Everything that goes on here, it is. America can't react because the Speaker of the House is out. How did they know that this was the perfect time? They just came up and executed this plan perfectly.
Yeah, it was just said
right at this time. You say what?
So like I'm trying to bring it back up.
God. Oh, excuse me.
This was from Twitter, First Squawk. Brother, I put it in the chat. It says senior U.S. defense official on Hamas attacked U.S. surging support to Israel, including air defense and munitions. So, and then you also have a quote. Let me see if I can pull that up. Another quote a brother put. That's from from X to Twitter X, whatever that shit is called. Disclosed.tv says just in, Netanyahu says airstrikes in Gaza are just the beginning, and what Israel will do next will resonate for generations to come. So, this is all speculation. I don't really know those sources like that.
Right.
But major things is happening. Yeah, as the brother is bringing out, our nation is for the most part walking in a dead state.
God.
And that's they just gonna be fuel to the fire. At the end of the day, Yahweh Shah is not dealing with them. But if you have the eyes to see and ears to hear, you better recognize that time is running out.
Oh.
Hey, that major prophecies is taking place, and when major prophecies take place, you better have your shit together.
Because what was said in Matthew 24 and 24.
Right.
All right. Yeah, you got it?
Yeah.
I think it's 25. Is it 24?
24,
What?
25.
Quote it.
I'll shorten the days for the very elect sake.
Yeah, it's 24. This Matthew's 24 and 24. For there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that it is possible they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I told you before.
Is it 23?
It's 22 for the it's
Yeah.
All right.
Matter of fact, just read from 22 and read through 25.
Come. This is Matthew's 24 and starting at 22. And expect these days should be shortened. There should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, these days should be shortened.
Right. Except these days be short. Hey, you not only see that through the fucked up meat and food. I seen this shit that I cannot get out of my mind. The meat breathing and fucking moving. I can't get that shit out of my mind. That shit is disgusting. And the raw meat the brother put in the trap. That shit is so disgusting. But Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is still doing what? He's shortening the days for the very elect's sake. Through the food, through the water, through the pestilence, through the air. Hey, they got this air vaccine that they want to put out. They got all these mosquitoes being released upon the world. All right. Hey, and what are they? Hey, they're engineered. They're engineered for the downfall of certain groups, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, right? As well as you speckled birds. Whoever has this type, targeted type that they have modified, all right? Hey, it's going to be a detriment to you, all right? Especially if you don't have Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right? Go ahead.
Come. Continuing, then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is the Mashiach, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Mashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it was possible that they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I told you before. You said to 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 25.
Yeah, so they're gonna, and they're not above showing you these false miracles, all right? They're gonna show you their false miracles through their Neuralink, through their exoskeletons, their military might, what they got, weapons that you haven't seen, all right? To think, we got that military might.
They keep forgetting that when Trump was in office, he bragged about them toys of what they can't wait to use, but they didn't listen to the wordplay that they say. They say it in your face. Right, but you don't listen. What they say? The devil slick with his wordplay. I forgot the.
Thinking double. Not a double-edged sword, but
Yeah, they sound smooth, but they
smoother than
It
butter.
was
Yeah.
bitter, but war was in their heart.
con.
Psalms, Book of Psalms, chapter 10,
No.
or is that Psalms?
64 or 58.
Yeah, 64 and 58. Yep.
And it's either 64 or 58. I don't know which one. I think it's 58.
I think it's 58 too.
But also the false prophets, you're seeing that with more, camps coming out now proclaiming the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and saying other things otherwise, You're seeing more and more of that too.
It's just a bunch of delusion that they're pushing. All right, here it is. They're causing all distractions on every case and every side.
55. 21.
All right, every case and every side that they're causing a bunch of delusion. Why? Ultimately, so they can get you to stop watching, so you could just go back to a docile state and say, you know what, too much is going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be what it's going to be. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Yahweh Shem Yahushua said that's not the state that you're supposed to be in.
Yeah, take the fight out of you.
Right.
Just let it happen.
Right.
We're going to die anyway.
Exactly. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, what? If this was my kingdom, my servants would fight. All right? And, us believing through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that we are those men, we're not fighting with the sword, but we're fighting with the sword of the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
All right? We're fighting, for justice. Okay? For the return of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Lord willing, we be those men. Get to see the sky get cracked. Those clouds get cracked open. All right? That a brother stays, brothers and sisters stay faithful, thou faithful servant unto the end.
To the end.
All right? To the end, all the way into the beginning again. And thereafter. If you have to go in this world, you want to go in righteousness and wake up in righteousness. All right? You want to bring it up?
Con, yeah, I'm here. Dang. This is Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Yeah, smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. So this devil, he talks a slick game. He talks and has he'll tell you the best things. Oh, we're gonna send this financial aid over here. We're gonna, we're matter of fact gonna cancel all student debt. We're gonna send you X amount of dollars to these cities and everything for the derailments and stuff like that. But the only word he keeps on is that of what is going to profit him. All right, we're going to send billions over to Ukraine. That was done. Oh, we're going to send weapons over to Ukraine. That was done. Oh, we're going to, there's got to be a retaliation to everything that just happened. That's being done. All right? Here it was that nobody could agree for when it comes to so-called Americans. Nobody could agree. The government was almost shut down. They gave a 45-day extension. They could not come to a real agreement. So, we're just going to give a little here and a little there, and we'll give 45 more days. And then under the cover of that bill, how many billions of dollars got delegated to Ukraine? How many billions of dollars got dedicated to somewhere else and didn't get dedicated to you so-called Americans? Okay?
It's like 8, was it 8? I think it was 816, something like that.
Right.
I remember. It was up there, but you didn't see that. You didn't see any of that going down here in the States.
Nobody gave nothing
Mm-mm.
to those. All right? You so-called Americans who are what? Who are starving. Americans are starving. All right? There's no food in the food banks. There's evictions everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? There's pestilence going everywhere. Here it is. You don't have the ability to feed your own people, but you have the ability to set somebody else up. You have the ability to give everybody else whatever they need, but you can't do for those who help you be in the position of power that you are in. You are an unjust judge.
Yeah.
This is exactly why Yahweh Shem Yahushai said what he said. All right? Through all the scriptures. This is exactly why this place must go.
It's unjust. There's no justice league here. There's no justice. There's no justice.
Hey, there's no justice and there's no peace. All right? There's no peace of mind. All right? There's no peace in your household. This devil takes away the peace in your own household. All right? As in Micah, back in Micah, in finishing the chapter 2. All right? Hey, he takes a man's house and his heritage, continuing to further the downfall, first and foremost, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds. But he don't give a damn about his own people. So how much more does he care about you? Not one inkling. Not a bit. All right? So, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai said in Ezekiel 37, hey, prophesy to these dead bones. All right? And that's what the men, starting from Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramah, Apostle Rakah, the elder bishops, all right, all the way to the newest brother teaching 100% doctrine coming out of GMS is doing. All right? Giving you nothing but truth and prophesying to the dry bones. Lord willing that you come up out of your dead state.
Mm-hmm.
All right? You listen to all this other folly and bullshit with rappers and influencers and celebrities and so on and so forth. But you won't hearken to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You won't hearken to something that is to your benefit, hey, and that really is speaking loud and clear.
Mm-hmm. They rather think that worldly wisdom, right, is better than the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Like the worldly wisdom is gonna basically keep you safe, and you worldly wisdom you can receive in salvation.
Right.
Right.
That ain't it.
Right.
Yeah. Like your mind is on it's on the wrong side, Jake. Right. You're on the wrong team. You're on the losing team with the losers. Right. The winning team, Yahweh Shem Yahushai already has the victory. So the word that you need to be in is this word. You know, the scripts, man.
Right. And you prosperity doctrine Christians out there, give us a break.
Yeah, it's over for you.
What the hell are you doing? All right? What the hell are you doing? Here it is. This devil has revealed itself, as of recent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This devil says, this is a country founded by the principles and the laws of God. All right? And you're totally adverse. And your prosperity doctrine, doesn't even cover you. All right? Because you believe that this government, has a two-party system, okay? And it really doesn't. It has a one-party system. All right? And it's been shown. Why? Because it's the super elite who run everything.
Oh. The ones who are behind the scenes.
They give you two forms of delusion. You know? Give you two forms of delusion.
Yeah, well, good.
All right? This is a book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse 8. And it reads, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." All right? We can not do anything,
right,
or anybody else cannot do anything against the truth. This is all to speak Yahweh Shem Yahushai's word.
Right. His prophecies, you know,
Right.
that they're gonna, he's not gonna make no of his word, you know. his word shall pass.
Let me get it. It's like it's in my mind, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it. All right, this is going to be the book of 2 Peter. It's going to be chapter 1 and verse 19, and it reads, "We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that you take heed." All right, that you take heed to what? These prophecies, to the prophecy that is being spoken.
Yeah.
"As unto light that shineth in the dark place, until the day dawn, and till the day star arise in your heart. Right? Hey, until you come in the knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? He said, hey, take heed to the prophecies. All right? This day star that is talking about Yahushai, a revealing himself unto you.
Mm-hmm.
And once you start understanding that, hey, all this is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's will, guess what? Hey, that dark place, your mind, in that dark place that you rely on so much, there's light entered into it.
I got a real one too.
Yep.
This is Psalms 119 and 105. The word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
Right.
You know, that's Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He's, you know, he's that light, and he's going to direct you in that path, man. You know?
Keeping his ways.
Yeah. It's taking you from that dark mindset and you walking mostly more in that, you know, in the light.
Hey, it's taking you from that, not only woe it's me spirit,
Mm-hmm.
all right, but it's taking you from that, it doesn't matter anyway, we all got to go sometime.
Mm-hmm.
All right? It's going to happen anyway. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Well, there is something you can do about it, Israel. All right? 1/3 of the nation of Israel, hey, understands the message that there is something to be done about it. That there is faith that is given unto you. All right? There is faith that is given unto you. And that you have to repent and call on the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You have to know that this time, hey, is going to pass. All right? But we have to suffer in this time. And these things must come to pass. All right? For the whole nation to be redeemed. First and foremost, the 1/3, starting with the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel. Every single thing has to happen according to the prophecies and the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Mm-hmm.
And you would have the light if you but hearken unto the word.
Huh.
Continuing on, excuse me, verse 20, and it reads, know this first, that no prophecy of the scriptures is of any private interpretation. For the prophecies came not in old times by the will of man, but holy men of Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit. All right? So it's no private interpretation. It wasn't anybody a man who just said, you know what? I'm going to put all these words together and they're just going to sound good to, you know, make men's mind just feel like they, you know, that they're on some type of level. All right? They're going to level up through these simple words. All right? Hey, if that was the case, every textbook that you have would move every man. All right? Every form of sorcery would take place in everybody's heart if it was powerful. All right? Everybody's mind. But this, what some might say is extremely false and flawed. All right? This right here is returning you back to what? To sound doctrine. It's giving you wisdom and stability.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here it is. It gives you the very things to govern the past. That tells you about the past, present, future, the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts, death and life. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is not a man that he should lie, nor is he flawed. You got it.
This is 2 Timothy 3:16. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
Reproof, instruction, correction,
mm-hmm.
and righteousness.
Huh.
All right?
Profitable.
Because I don't think people want anything that's unprofitable. naturally.
The 2/3
Well,
right now.
2/3 of the nation of Israel want something that's unprofitable. But a natural state of any person is to want to profit and prosper in anything it is that they're doing,
Yeah.
whether it be negative or positive.
You want something out of it.
Right? You want something out of it. But here it is. My people are wise to do evil,
hmm
but to do good they know not.
They refuse to.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They
Well, they turn everything that's bad that's good, and then good that's bad.
turning up things upside down.
So they rather enjoy staying in their iniquity. You know, that sin is it where it's at, and but trying to be righteous and just is not. Like it's like the boring life.
Right, because sin is easy. It's easy to sin. Hey, if you want a woman, you know, hey, what is a two-turd low ass Jake say? If you want a woman, the easiest woman to get is a married woman.
You know, take a nigga bitch, what they always like to
Right.
say. You
And
know,
the easiest woman to get is a married woman,
it's wicked, man.
and give her a self-esteem. Right? You know,
Wicked, man.
hey, that's wicked. All right, but it's easy to do because not only are they being
R&B.
indoctrinated,
Mhm.
right? Hey, through the music, through the media, through the TV, and so on, and however many sources, all right, that they're receiving their information through. All right, hey, you got a serpent, Jake with a slick tongue. All right, that same serpent in the garden. All right, hey, was a Jake, and the spirit went into Esau, Edom, and these Jakes are what? John 8:44.
Mhm.
They are after their father, the devil.
Huh.
All right? So they take on Esau, Edom's ways. Okay? They adhere to all his ways. Why? Because, hey, Esau, Edom was made to be the wicked. He was made to be the adversary unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And adverse in everything. Every which way, shape, and form that they can do or have an idea to do, to disrespect Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it has been done or it is being done.
Right. It's in the process of being done.
God, it's in the process of being done. Right? Hey, and don't think they're not going to go after the servant. Don't think they're not going to go after the bloodline, the lineage, all right, of those who came after, Yahushai. All right, his nation, his people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because you carry that same thing within you. All right, they might suffer with you for a time and but a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's only because you're their source of entertainment. They're making money off of Jake right now.
Yeah.
But guess what? Their pockets are almost thick enough to say, okay, we can do away with these people right here, and we still got these people left.
We don't need to be entertained by them.
Right. We don't need to be entertained by them anymore. We got enough. We got enough of them now. Right? And then we can repopulate with just the people, selected people who we want.
Yeah, and it's not like don't think they're not selecting, Jake. They are selecting. What's up with them house niggas?
Right.
They selecting, you know, you got your
Hey, but then there's not going to be any need for house niggas. All right? There's not going to be any real need for them.
Mhm.
Because why? If you are a Jake, there's an opportunity for, in their mind, not knowing the scriptures but understanding them. They not knowing the scriptures in detail but understanding to an extent that lineage comes back. Right? There's a line, the seed can come back, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai can use any Israelite man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to bring that seed back. That's why they want to annihilate and eradicate you, Jake.
Yeah. They don't want you to exist.
They'll keep your women behind because, the seed lies in the man.
Yep.
Okay? They want no Jakes undestroyed. You are enemy number one.
Enemy of the state.
God.
Enemy of the planet. All right?
Shit.
You are labeled. Hey, there's nothing that you should desire on this side.
Yeah.
You shouldn't desire to stay here. All right? We're only here, to serve out this sentence. And our sentence has an end.
Con.
And we're almost there.
We're almost there.
All right?
And it's starting to look good because we're starting to see that prophecy is getting closer and closer to Yahweh Shem Yahshua's arrival.
Hey, these should all be faith boosters. Right? When you look at the news, you should look for faith boosters. All right? You shouldn't look for, if you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, they should be faith boosters unto you, that his word is sure. All right? Though it tarry, wait for it surely shall not tarry. Right? Roughly paraphrasing scripture.
Nothing's going to come back void. Nothing.
All right? Brothers got any scripts? What to hit? 1 script, 2 scripts?
Oh, I was looking for what else.
I think I got something. All right. I'm gonna use this after y'all find what you can go find.
Comes Second Esdras 2 and Second Esdras 2 and 26 or 27 says, "Be not wary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." All right, that goes into the duality, things that the world sees as terrible and horrible, are actually they're good signs for Israel.
Yep. You got something cool?
It's coming.
God.
I gotta make sure I'm right.
It's all good. It's all good. Hey, it's the beauty. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, it gives us the beauty and the glory of his majesty to look forward to. What else could be a better than Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, first loving us and then giving you all the desires and pleasures of your heart. To have your kids in order, your wife in order, your sons in order. All right? To have the whole world in order. Everything smelling good, feeling good, good vibrations. Everybody trying to catch a vibe. Hey, you better get on the vibe. All right? The vibe is a kingdom-minded mentality. You have to have a kingdom mindset. You cannot be stuck in this worldly, false, indoctrinated doctrine. It is only going to lead you one place, to the grave. All right? There is no benefit in believing in this system. It has really never been a benefit to Jake, but Jake didn't know what to believe in or who to believe in. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai took this truth and this knowledge away from us for a time period. But now that we got it back, hey, Lord willing, hey, we are deemed worthy and necessary to have it. All the way to the end and unto the beginning. Because once it begins, it will never end again. You got it?
I have 1 John 2 and 28. And now, little children, abound in him, that when he shall appear, we may have confidence and not be ashamed before him at his coming. And if ye know that he is righteous, ye know that every one that doeth righteous is born of him.
Right. Go ahead, you can break it down.
So, the little ones, this is the elect, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, that when Yahweh Shem Yahushai does appear, where your mindset's going to be at that time? Are you going to be at right terms with them, right? You're going to have that confidence, knowing that what you're doing, living the law, statute, and commandments the best way that you can in these times, and Jacob's troubles heating up, that you'll be on the right case with Yahweh Shai, right? And not be on the left-hand side where he destroys your ass, okay? And not being ashamed of his coming. You be more, what's a more exciting word than exciting? Ecstatic. That was pretty big for me, so I take that. and just being ready for his arrival, because he's on like the thing that's showing right now is coming soon. All right, so that confidence, right, and seeing that the prophecy of everything's going on is a confidence builder that we're almost out of this bitch. All right.
It's going to be the book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 1, and it reads, "Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God."
Where you got again? You still John 1?
Yeah, I'm going to read it again.
Were you at 1 John?
Yeah, 1 John.
Come.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 1. Karatazak, you can break it down because I'm going to read. I'm just going to keep on reading. I think I'm going to read through 9. And it reads, "Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God."
Right. That is a debt that we can't pay back. It says you can never go too far to glorify Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. He's taken us from our lowest state, right? And he's gonna raise us back up to be that holy priesthood.
Come on.
All right.
God. "Therefore, the world know us not, because it kneweth him not."
Right. Only Israel knows the Most High. All right. And right now on this side, it's only the 1/3 of Israel that knows him.
Right. That Amos 3. All right. And wait, 1 through 3. And continuing on. "Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be."
Right. What the glory that's to come. All right. Because looking at us now, you wouldn't think that, all right, we're fit, rulers of this world. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to change that. All right. Because we're the apple of his eye. When we were predestinated to be this.
God.
I got to bring this up.
Yep.
This is Isaiah 56 and 5. "Even unto them will I give in my house and within my walls a place and a name better than the sons and of the daughters. I will give them an everlasting name that should not be cut off."
All right.
And it's Yasharallah?
Yasharallah.
Yashar.
Allah. Yasharallah.
Right. Continuing on. "But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him."
Mm-hmm. In his image we were made, in the image of the powers, he made man. That word God in Genesis 1 is talking about Elohim, in the Hebrew, which means the powers.
God.
So we're going to be put back in that image.
"For we shall see him as he is, and every man that hath his hope in him purified himself, even as he is pure. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is transgression of the law. And ye know that he was manifested to take away our sins."
Right. So it's that through that sacrifice Yahushua made, when we be changed, we're gonna be perfected. We're not gonna have that sin. Hey, there'll be no guile found in us, man. No sin. Why? Because we're gonna have the laws, statutes, and commandments downloaded, all right, into our hard drive. All right, that's actually gonna be our driving force of life.
God.
That everlasting name, those everlasting tabernacles. All right, those new bodies that don't decay. All right, why? Because there's no sin, there's no transgression of the law. That's what causes death. All right.
God.
Without that, with perfection, there's no need for that.
Right. And finishing up on that, it says, and in him is no sin. All right?
Right.
Okay.
Because we're going to follow that same path that Yahushua, paved.
Right.
And that path of righteousness.
It's like being a Superman and having no. His weakness was the green kryptonite.
Yeah,
which we know the kryptonite will be sin, and once you're in the new body, then you don't have no weakness.
Yeah. No, Paul said it too. For what would pretty much will be the purpose
Right.
of the law if there was no if you just kept it,
Right.
just roughly paraphrasing. There would be no need for the law.
Yep. I got another one. This is gonna be 5, and I'm gonna read 3 through 6, and that'll be it.
John 5.
Yeah. First John. This book be the book of 1 John chapter 5, verse 3, and it reads, "For this is the love of Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. For whatsoever is born of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai overcometh the world, and is in Slakia, and this is the victory that overcome the world, even our Father, Slakia, even our faith, who is he that overcometh the world, but he that believeth on Yahushua is the Son of God. This is he that came by water and blood, even Yahushua Mashiach, not by water only, but by water and blood. And it is the Spirit that beareth witness, because the Spirit is true. For there are 3 that bear record in heaven, the Father, and the Word, and the Holy Spirit, and these 3 are one."
All right. Meaning they on the same accord. All right. You got to give glory to Yahushua before, the same glory. We're to glorify Yahushua just as the Father, because without Yahushua there would be no saving of the elect.
Right. There will be no reconciliation.
Yeah.
All right.
Wouldn't be. He's the mediator.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and it says, "He who overcame the world." All right. So as Yahushua overcame the world in his time, all right, which was detrimental for this time to be an example, all right, because the prophecies are things that things to come,
Mm-hmm.
all right, and the Old Testament are, that's why this is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, Babylon, and Egypt all over again in Rome 2.0.
Okay.
All right, because all this has happened before.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the final of the repeat of this particular system. All right?
It's like the final level.
Right. That Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has ordained that this is it. All right? After this, there will be no more wickedness. All right? Running rampant. All right? We know that, there's a balance to everything, that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai will still, these heathen nations will still go off, but his people will go off no more. And justice and righteousness and truth will reign throughout the earth.
Come on.
All right? There will be a new body, a governing body.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And that's starting with Yahushai, King David, the 12, and then the rest of the elect, 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel. But govern, everybody in the planet is governed by Yasharallah. All right?
The real Justice League.
All right? Everything will have to be on the order of the Father, of the God, of the power, of the Most High, and his people, of the order of Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai. All right? But, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, Lord willing, this was edifying. Salaki, it was a little all over the place. But, We just want to give all honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Baasha Dabadat, the house of David. To the next time, this is Men of Valor, Las Vegas Camp, saying Shalom, Wad Abal Babal, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.